making it happen. Thank you.
January 20th, 2025, the most powerful man in Silicon Valley walks onto a stage in Washington, D.C., and then he does something no one expected. The richest man who has ever lived was trending for all the wrong reasons. This is the story of how Elon Musk had everything and chose to burn it down. To understand the fall, you have to understand the peak. By 2021, Elon Musk was not just a billionaire, he was a cultural force. Tesla had made electric cars cool. SpaceX had made space travel feel possible again. And Musk himself had become something rare, a tech CEO that regular people actually liked. He memed with his fans. He talked about saving humanity. He was on SNL. His net worth hit 300 billion, then 400 billion. The numbers became almost meaningless. But somewhere along the way, the man who wanted to save the world started wanting something else: power. In October 2022, Elon Musk paid $44 billion for Twitter. He walked in carrying a sink. He called it letting that sink in. It was funny, at first. Within days, he fired half the company, then more. Engineers who had built the platform for years, gone in an email. Advertisers fled. Celebrities left. The blue checkmark, once a symbol of verified identity, was now for sale for $8 a month. The chaos was relentless. New features broke old ones. He renamed it X, a name almost no one uses, and the bird, gone. 1 year later, the company he bought for $44 billion was valued at $19 billion, a loss of more than half in 12 months. But there's something the headlines missed. While advertisers were fleeing, Musk was quietly rewriting the algorithm to boost his own posts, turning a public square into a personal megaphone. He wasn't just running a platform, he was building a weapon. And he was just getting started. In July 2024, minutes after Donald Trump survived an assassination attempt, Elon Musk tweeted his full endorsement. It was the beginning of one of the most unusual political alliances in modern American history. Musk donated $277 million to Trump and allied Republicans, making him the single largest individual political donor since at least 2010. He joined Trump on stage at rallies. He used X, his own platform, to amplify Trump's message, promote conspiracy theories, and attack Democrats. After Trump won, Musk was by his side on the election night. He was given a new title, head of the Department of Government Efficiency. DOGE. The man who ran Tesla, SpaceX, and X now had his hand inside the United States government. Polls showed 51% of Americans believed Musk had significant influence over Trump. Only 13% thought that was a good thing. The honeymoon was already ending, and the public was watching. For years, Tesla was the most beloved car brand in America. Its customers were loyal, passionate, they believed in the mission. Then the bumper sticker started appearing. I bought this before I knew Elon was crazy. Tesla's share fell 13% in the first quarter of 2025, the largest single quarter drop in the company's history. In Germany, sales collapsed 59% in January, in a month where the overall EV market grew 50%. Tesla takedown protests appeared outside showrooms. Charging stations were vandalized. Tesla's reputation ranking fell 32 spots. to near the bottom of the most admired companies in the US. A CNN poll found just 35% of Americans viewed Elon Musk positively, 53% rated him negatively. By the end of 2025, Tesla had lost its title as the world's biggest EV marker, overtaken by China's BYD. The man who revolutionized transportation had become the reason people were choosing not to buy his cars. And here's why that matters. Tesla's customers were never just customers. They were believers. They bought the mission. Cleaner planet, better future, smarter world. When Musk changed, they didn't just stop buying cars. They felt personally betrayed. That kind of loss doesn't show up in a quarterly report. It shows up in who you are to the world. Inside the government, the damage was just as severe. Under Musk's leadership, DOGE tore through federal agencies. Mass layoffs, cancelled contracts, entire departments gutted. DOGE claimed to have saved $175 billion for taxpayers. Independent verification told a different story. A multi-state lawsuit accused Musk and DOGE of violating the Constitution, accessing government data illegally, terminating federal workers without authority. A Senate minority report found potential conflicts of interest between Musk's government role and the billions in federal contracts flowing to his companies. SpaceX alone ranked in over $560 million in federal contracts in 2025. DOJ dropped a prior case against SpaceX just weeks into his tenure. The man sent to clean up Washington was accused of using Washington to clean up his own bottom line. And then things got personal. By June 2025, Elon Musk had left his government role. He said it was his decision. Reports said Trump was already tired of him. And then Musk went to war with the most powerful man in the world. He called Trump's spending bill a disgusting abomination. The two exchanged insults on social media. Then Musk did the unthinkable. He posted that Trump appeared in the Jeffrey Epstein files, implying the sitting president of the United States had ties to a convicted child sex offender. Trump was, reportedly, not a happy camper. Hours later, Musk deleted the post, said his words went too far. The $277 million alliance, the rallies, the inauguration, the late nights at the White House, all of it unraveling in a Twitter thread. Elon Musk is still, as of today, the richest human being on Earth, worth nearly $800 billion. SpaceX is still flying, Starship is still being tested, and Musk is still, every single day, posting on X. But something has shifted. The brand he built over 2 decades, the genius, the visionary, the man who was going to save humanity, is cracked. They say great men are undone not by their enemies, but by their own choices. Elon Musk had more power than almost any individual in history, and he used it to make enemies of nearly everyone. The question now isn't whether he can afford to come back. It's whether anyone wants him to.